impressive bout. And back and forth at different times there, of course. But another win for the Royal Air Force. As we look ahead to bout number 9 of the evening. And that'll be Private Cody Pearson of the Army in the red corner against Marine Kyle Shaw-Tullin of the Royal Navy in the male 80-kilo bout. Well, how exciting is this, Lucy? We're approaching the heavier weights, of course, as the weight categories go up, and we hear those punches even more so ringside. What are we looking for in this particular one with Pearson going up against Kyle Shaw-Tullin?
I've got to be honest, I don't know much about Tullin. Well, I don't know much about either of them, if I'm perfectly honest. Tullin, I think, is relatively new to the Navy squad. I've not seen him very much, so it's an unknown. I don't know. Ches can shed a bit of light on there.
So Pearson has come over from the Army development team. He was coached by Martin Stead through the development, and he was development national champion. So he's came out from the development as England champion. He's a very, what I could word as an honest boxer who likes to fight. So he comes forward, he's got a lot of spite in his shots, and that's what I mean by honest. He's not the type of boxer who will look to steal and move and not run, but be tactical on the back foot. He's a very honest, come forward boxer who likes to fight.
Boxing out of the red corner, representing the Army, Private Pearson. His opponent facing him across the ringside, and boxing out of the blue corner and representing the Royal Navy, Marine Tullin.
Private Pearson of the Mercians from Tipton, National Development Champion. And 12 wins in his 15 bouts, going up against Tullin, Marine Tullin from Oldham, and 14 wins in his 15 bouts there as we look ahead to round 1, and off we go.
Both men on 15 bouts.
That's all he'll do, he'll just run. Close him down.
Busy start, not much landing as of yet though.
Good movement by Tullin, not allowing himself to be closed down on the ropes. Nice lateral movement on the feet, but like you say, not a lot landed at this stage.
Yeah, which is a different tactic from what we normally see from the Royal Marines. We get
What trying to say, Ches?
they like to come forward and have a scrap. But he seems to be boxing here, whether he's got tactics from his corner that Cody likes to come forward, and he's got that mauler style. But interesting bouts so far. Good head movement from Cody there. Just looking to close a man down, and Tullin on the back foot boxing tactics so far. Cody just trying to close down the range, but not a lot landed so far.
Cody's got a slightly unorthodox guard, hasn't he? He kind of holds that front hand very parallel to the floor.
It's almost like that the pro guard that you see sometimes.
Kind of shoulder rolling, trying to, yeah.
But can be dangerous as well, especially in amateur boxing where there's so many shots being thrown. But he does do it effectively because he has good head movement. But again, if his head doesn't move out of the way, the shot's landing. At the moment, Tullin's feet being quite sharp. Cody's just falling short with those hooks. It'll be very dangerous when he gets in range. It'll be interesting to see if Tullin's feet slow down and Cody does find that range as the fight unfolds.
Do you know what? It takes a lot of energy to move around the ring quite so much. It takes it out of your legs, doesn't it? And actually what Cody Pearson is doing is just conserving his energy.
And there's that shot I was talking about. He found that range. As you said there, Lucy, as well, how long can he maintain that footwork for? Very impressive shot from Cody there. He's rolling, he's coming forward, he's looking for that to capitalise now. Well, he's landed again. You know, it's unorthodox. I am a fan of that style, having boxed professionally myself as well. Sort of digs the heels in, comes forward, plenty of head movement.
Tullin really needs to be careful. Those hooks are whipping in. He's caught him 4 times with that lead hook now. He's got to hold that rear hand up and just be aware that that's coming in.
Yeah, final stages now. I think Tullin, yeah, he's managed to stay on his feet for the rest of that round. Big shots being landed.
Yeah, pretty impressive movement there from Pearson all the time. It's the end of the first round here in the 9th bout of the evening. Pearson in the red corner, of course, up against Tullin of the Royal Navy in blue in the male 80-kilo category. Thoughts after a pretty intense one again, the first round?
Yeah, it was almost a round of 2 halves. You had sort of Tullin moving very effectively in the first half of that round, not a lot landing from both boxes in all honesty. And then I think Pearson just got a little bit of the measure of him. Perhaps he fatigued towards the end of the round because he was doing a lot of movement. It's very tiring. And Pearson just got the measure of him. You could see those hooks landing, coming out again, out of eyesight, out of your peripheral vision. And he landed 4 solid lead hooks, one of which resulted in the count.
That's it. We're in the realms of, you know, the heavyweight division now. This being a light heavyweight bout, and you know, a big shot was thrown and it landed. Up until that point, Tullin staying on his feet, but as Lucy just said there, with the bigger weights, how long can you be that sharp-footed for? And as well, not just that, obviously Cody Pearson getting the measure of his opponent and finding that range as well.
Keep that pressure on there. Go run. Head mover, keep moving, lad. Move your head.
Do you know that pro style of guard? And he's got really high shoulders. He keeps his shoulders up by his ears, which actually means there's not a lot of head to hit. It's actually really effective.
Yeah, he tucks his chin right in on his chest. If his chin was up in the air when he threw his shots, then it could be a lot more dangerous. When he does wing his shots right in, sometimes both his feet come off the floor, which can be a bit dangerous as well if you get caught in mid-shot. But it's effective work, and he can really whip these shots in. You know, I'll quote Martin Stead when he was coaching the development team. He said to me, "Ches, this boy I got can really, really hit." And that's from a 3-time national champion who's done a lot of boxing.
Then work there. He wants the whole work. Body, Cody. Body.
Cody looking for these spiteful lead hooks. Just fell short a second to go. For another one there. Just chasing his man down. Tullin doing quite good work at times here though.
Tullin having to use his feet to try and get off those ropes. Pearson pushing him right back.
Cody working away until he hears the referee. At that point he didn't. He is a gentleman though in his nature, but when he gets inside the ropes, he's all business.
I think we're starting to see here the fatigue on Tullin's face. You know, he's worked really hard to avoid the pressure from Pearson, but I think it's taken his toll now. He may need to concentrate just a little bit more on holding his feet and keeping his hands up and really watching that lead hook of Pearson, because it's dangerous.
Yeah, Pearson, you know, he's closing Tullin down now. Tullin's keeping on the back foot, but his hands are dangerously low, his chin's up in the air. He's just inviting those hooks in, and he's looking a bit more fatigued and slower footed now, so. And Cody Pearson is just like a missile tuned in on his target. He's just closing down, just looking to close that range and chop those hooks in.
Only so long you can sustain that force, that pressure. Let's come to the end of another round. So as we see Tullin there withstanding a lot of that pressure as Pearson moves his way around the ring, what's the key for him?
So I think he needs to keep doing what he's doing. I think it's being very effective. He's closing the range down. He's waiting. He's not losing an awful lot of energy because he's planting his feet. Whereas conversely, Tullin is using a lot of energy, and he tends to be perceived a little bit negative, so he's sort of skipping around the ropes. And actually what happens when you're on the back foot and you're skipping around the ropes, you can't always get purchase with your feet to land solid shots yourself, so you can't always kind of perhaps land something that catches the judge's eye quite as much as Pearson can do, because he's very well planted.
Yeah, as Lucy just said there, from what it could be viewed as Tullin is almost fleeing away from his opponent, just looking to stay away from that barrage from Pearson, who's just literally hunting his man down.
And Tullin moving back again as we enter the third round, third and final in this 9th bout of the evening.
I'm sat here watching these bouts and I'm excited about working with these boxers in the future. Coming into the Army boxing team head coach job towards the end of June or start of July, doing a handover takeover with Staff Sergeant Shane Sadler.
And congratulations for that as well, Ches.
Thank you very much. No, thank you. I've got a long history with the Army boxing team. I've been an assistant coach on the team and coached the development team back in 2021. So I'm really excited. We've got a very new team now, and a lot of young blood on the team who've got many years of boxing in front of them and lots of progress and experience to be gained. And Saturday tonight it's giving me goosebumps seeing what I'm seeing.
Seeing that raw talent that you have kind of courts mould over the coming years.
Absolutely, and not just that, the coaching team they're working alongside. It's a big team, and this, my wife Alana Nihal is a coach on the Army team. She's been in the corner tonight. She's multiple national champion herself. Martin 3-time champion. And all the other coaches, all really good operators and know how to bring the best out of their boxes. So I'm looking forward to working with the whole team. But I do love seeing raw talent.
About to go to the ring. Pearson continuing his barrage. Tullin looking to find a way out. Here he's on the ropes.
Lovely head work. He's coming forward, just dipping left and right. And some boxers with this style can be quite guilty of seeing the red mist. Even though he's very aggressive, I've not really seen, he always seems very composed throughout. What I like is his patience when he's hunting his man down as well. He's eager to throw these big bombs, but his patience is quite good. He's still edging in and out, looking to edge in, not just throwing himself forward.
Tullin having a little bit more success with those counter punches. He's being a little bit more elusive. He's catching him on the counter and moving off, but still the power difference is quite telling.
Yeah, Tullin he's had a little bit more success, but it's still a lot of one-way traffic from Cody Pearson there. Great display of boxing, and I can only see that decision going one way.
Great to see the arms around the shoulders there. Both men appreciating what they've just been involved in. 9 minutes of intense, fascinating, and highly impressive boxing from Cody Pearson of the Army and Kyle Shaw-Tullin of the Navy. And there's been no let up in intensity all evening. Each one of these bouts has been absolutely brilliant.
For both boxers. By a split decision, blue is the winner. Please show your appreciation for runner-up Private Pearson.
For this bout will be made by Lieutenant Colonel Nick Homer, Vice Chairman of Army Boxing, and Mr. Neil Edwards, the Secretary of Navy Boxing.
Well, another win for the blue corner. For Marine Tullin there of the Navy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands
Earlier
together
on, the scoring
for your finalist from the Army, Private Cody Pearson.
See different things. Yeah, and it's one of them.
And your winner and inter-service champion and England Boxing Championship qualifier from the Royal Navy, Marine Tullin. And his medal, mate.
Coming together as well.
Am I in? Am I in? Am I in?
You can be in. You can be in.
Come on.
Cody, Carl, before you disappear, look, a thrilling performance. When it comes to a split decision, you never know which way it's going to go. Cody, you are a national development champion, so this slots in quite nicely with your progression.
Yeah.
I think so. Next for you, what's next? What's coming up?
I don't know. We got Australia, right? I'm going to get that done.
Oh, forgotten about that. Yeah, the Army get to go on a tour to Australia. Good luck with that. Look, congratulations, Carl. Survived a standing count. He hits hard.
Oh, does he? He does it hard. I give him that. He's really strong. I'm so happy I had a quality opponent. That's it. And thank you to my team, Nick McGarry, and my CV Jim, Eric Noy, and all the other people that help out.
Well, look, well done to you. Well deserved. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.